Hi there guys, and welcome to the latest episode of the Cryptoverse, which is your regular dose of news and commentary on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and blockchains. I am your host, Chris Coney. Now today the news is a bit boring, so I thought I'd make an announcement that I've decided to go to the Blockchain Money Conference in London at the beginning of November. So if you ever wanted to meet me in person, then get yourself down to Bishopsgate in London on the 6th and 7th of November. Come to the Blockchain Money Conference and I'll be there with my camera and poking it in everyone's face, no doubt. So this article on bitcoin.com actually promotes the event because they are hosting it, right? And this is an interview with Moe Levin, who is the organizer of this event. The actual event website doesn't give you a whole lot of information, but it's enough. To me, the reason why I chose to go to this conference above any other is because it is founded by Roger Ver, and you know how I do things. I look at the mind behind a project, and then if I believe in the principles that they are operating under, that's enough for me. And Roger Ver's volunteerism, philosophy, and all that sort of stuff, that's going to find its way into the conference, and that's going to affect the type of people that attend. So that's the main reason why I would go to this conference as opposed to any other. Did I pay for my ticket in Bitcoin? Yes, I did. So there we go. So yeah, let's go see what this article's got to say for itself. It says, on November the 6th and 7th, Bitcoin.com is holding Blockchain Money, a conference in London. It says, since we announced the event, we have revealed a multitude of well-known industry movers and shakers to speak at the event. This includes developers from the Bitcoin and blockchain landscape and executives from the finance industry. Additionally, Blockchain Money is offering free exhibition space for early-stage startups to show off their products and software. That's brilliant. And also, I think later on it talks about students can get a free ticket. Now, Bitcoin.com got together with Blockchain Money organizer Moe Levin to discuss the conference. Levin has lots of experience hosting conferences and has organized many events in the blockchain and fintech space all over the globe. Blockchain Money will be a world-class event, Levin says, as he gave us the inside scoop on one of the hottest conferences in London this year. Now, just a bit of insider knowledge. This is hosted in Bishopsgate, which is knee-deep in the heart of the financial district. The Royal Bank of Scotland headquarters is down Bishopsgate. There's a place called Bank, which is nearby. It's not a bank, but it's called Bank, and so on. I don't live in London, so my local knowledge isn't as sharp as it would be if I lived there, but I do know that much. So Bitcoin.com starts out by saying, can you tell our readers about the Blockchain Money Conference? And then Mo says, Blockchain Money is the first of its kind in London, and is a conference which aims to take blockchain technology from the fringe to the mainstream. We've got a world-class lineup of speakers and attendees all looking to unlock the vast potential of the blockchain. Yes, first of its kind. Oh, the key thing is bringing the fringe to the mainstream. I mean, that's really why I started Cryptoversity, right? Which is to make it less techy and more applicable. And it's only education that gets in the way of that. Then Bitcoin.com asks, there will be a wide variety of industry executives and innovators speaking at the event. Can you tell us about some of the speakers that are attending? And Mo says, sure. From an industry perspective, we are doing two things. We are including the biggest names in traditional finance, banking, and multinational corporations. And that means things like the CFO of Toyota, the head of securities at Swift, the managing director at Citibank, and more. And then on the other side of the spectrum, we've included the biggest disruptors and innovators in the world of fintech. We've got the CEO of Block, Jeff Garzik, who is also a core developer on Bitcoin, the CEO of Blockchain.com, the CEO of Purse, the CEO of Elliptic, and much more. This creates ample opportunity for the two different networks to build lasting partnerships together and move the conversation forward. You see, that's a good thing because it's not adversarial. There is a lot of adversarial attitudes in Bitcoin and blockchains. It's generally us versus them. And I fall into that category sometimes. It's like us, the people of humanity that want freedom against the evil banks. Whereas, the ones that want to cooperate, why not let them? I mean, they're currently the one with all the financial resources. So if half of the financial technology or the financial system decided to get on board with Bitcoin and blockchains, well, the space would evolve like 100 times more rapidly than it is at the moment. And then Bitcoin.com asks, what is the atmosphere like at 155 Bishopsgate in London, which is the venue? And then Moe says, Bishopsgate is a series of buildings directly next to Liverpool Station in the heart of London's financial district. In the buildings are companies like Lloyds Banking Group, Norinchukin Bank, Sumitomo Mitsui Trust Bank, and many others. Inside the conference centre is a massive open space with plenty of room for the 500 plus expected guests. Now that is a lot of people when you consider the minimum ticket price was £400, and then they've already sold out of those early bird tickets, and then it goes up to 500 and then 600 if you wait around. So then Bitcoin.com asks, can you tell our readers about the free exhibition space for startups? And Moe says, inside the conference space, we will have special alpha and beta sections for early stage startups looking to gain traction and grow their network. Blockchain Money, like all other conferences we create, offers opportunities for early stage startups by the way of free exhibitor space and free tickets to any student that wants to join. Since 2013, we've given over 400 tickets to students, which have graduated and gone on to create some amazing Bitcoin and blockchain projects. Bitcoin.com then asks, what does a conference like Bitcoin Money offer to enthusiasts and investors? And then Moe says, these are, in my mind, two separate groups. For enthusiasts, this is the perfect forum to see old friends, create new relationships, and work on complex deals together. The networking events and opportunities are unparalleled. For investors, we showcase the best emerging talent globally by the way of exhibitor space and have the most impressive innovators on stage for keynote speeches and panels. We've been responsible for some of the largest deals in the space and are happy to help investors get in on private deals only found at our conferences. And then there's a picture of Moe looking quite dapper in his black tie with his black bow tie. Picture of him embedded into the article here. And now Bitcoin.com asks, you've organized many conferences and events. Can you tell our readers about some of the successful events you've hosted in the past? And then Moe answers by saying, since 2013, I've been organizing Bitcoin and blockchain conferences around the world. A long-time believer in Bitcoin, I recognized early on that there were too few events where the online community could get together and build even stronger relationships together. From Amsterdam to Miami, Chicago, Los Angeles, Miami again, Dubai, and London, I've created a global conference company which helps educate and bring like-minded people together in the aims of a better and more friendly future. And then Bitcoin.com's final question is, what would you say the overall mission of Bitcoin.com's Blockchain Money Conference is? And Moe says, one of the big aims of this conference was to help set the direction for blockchain/Bitcoin's near future, and I can't imagine a better group of people to enable that. With the help of very talented and experienced speakers and panelists, I think we will make some headway in defining the largest teething points that are inhibiting growth and make some steps towards overcoming these with new technologies and a more unified approach. The article ends by saying, will you be attending Bitcoin.com's Money Conference? Let us know in the comments below. Well, I've already told you that I'm going, so that's that. So I will be generating many a video from the conference. Not sure who I'll meet or what the content will be, but that section where there's those alpha and beta companies exhibiting, I shall no doubt approach them and see if they will do a profile video. I'm sure they'll be eager to do that, some free promotion. So yeah, look out for that. I will do my best to upload the footage as I capture it, from the actual venue, and then I'll put it into a more edited format later. But I think I'd rather just put up some raw videos to begin with, and then when I've got the polished versions, I can just take the raw ones down and replace them with the edited versions, if that makes sense. Alrighty then, that's going to do it for today's edition of the Cryptoverse with me, Chris Coney. Thank you very much for listening today once again. please go to cryptoversity.com, go to the podcast page, and subscribe to the Cryptoverse. You can subscribe to the audio version of the Cryptoverse on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play and have it fed to your mobile device. Or you can subscribe on YouTube if you prefer the video version of the Cryptoverse. And also, I'd be very pleased if you would support the Cryptoverse. You can do that by sending us a Bitcoin tip to the address on that page, by upvoting this episode on the Steemit network, or by going to our new merchandise store, where you can buy yourself some Cryptoversity branded merchandise, such as clothing, a t-shirt, an iPhone case, or similar. And finally, if you would like more structured information on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and blockchains, you can go over to the courses section and buy yourself an online course. That's all for today. So until tomorrow and the next episode of the Cryptoverse, it's me, Chris Coney, saying bye for now.